Well, folks, this is Marty out here in Ozark Outdoors. Today I've got the 260 PCR Remington out. I'm going to test some 140 grain Sierra boat tail soft points. I've got them loaded with IMR 4831 powder. Cases weigh 160 to 164.9. Overall length 2.78. I want to shoot 5 shots each at 200 yards from 44 grains, 44.3, 44.6, 44.9, 45.2. I'm going to get the chronograph out. I got a new chronograph. I'm going to try it. And tomorrow's deer season, so I thought I put that precision chassis rifle in one of my hunting rifle stocks. It's a little more hunter friendly than that chassis rifle. I like this stock, and it dropped right in there, no problem. Got a 3 to 15 burst velocity scope on it. It's got the side parallax adjustment. It's a first focal plane scope. We're going to be shooting at 200 yards today, and hopefully we can find something that'll shoot tight enough that when I go hunting in my long range spots, I'll be able to reach out there with this rifle and get one. This is the chronograph I'm going to try out today. See how it does. I haven't used it yet. We'll see if we can get some velocity on these 140 grain boat tail soft points. Well, I've got it setting up here about 4 feet from the muzzle or so. Well, here's the results from my 200 yard shooting with the Remington 700 precision chassis rifle, taken out of the precision chassis and put in a varmint stock, because I want to deer hunt with it this year, and I don't really like that precision chassis stock for packing in woods. They claim that rifle is a minute of angle rifle, and this was the very first shot that I fired out of it. Hadn't been shot in 6 months, and probably had 50, 60 rounds through it at that time. Probably needs cleaned, but even with that kind of wild one there, it's still probably just a hair over a minute of angle. Just a little over 2 inches here at 200 yards. If you just take these 4 here that kind of went together, that's just a little under 2 inches at 200 yards. That average velocity was 26.45 with 44 grains of 48.31 behind 140 grain soft point boat tail. Moved up to 44.3 grains, and I got 26.70 velocity, and there again, just a little under 2 inch group at 200 yards. I moved up to the next load was 44.6 grains. I got up over 2700 average there, 2710, and had 4 of them that was pretty tight right there. It's It's just a hair over an inch, inch and a quarter or so. Had one wild one here, I think was probably my fault. Moved on to the 44.9 charge. Velocity increased to average 2730. Group stayed pretty much about the same. Just a little under 2 inches at 200 yards. Yeah, just a little under 2 inches there at 200 yards. The last load was 45.2 grains of 4831, and velocity increased to average of 2755, and that's a pretty good tight group right there. If you take any one of those out of it and just a 4-shot group or 3-shot group, it's really good. It's still yet they're pretty much all just about 1 3/4 inches at 200 yards. And this is a hunting bullet. Matter of fact, they're seconds that I bought from Midway. Got them a little cheaper that way. So I may go ahead and load this load right here. Seems like the fastest, and still held a decent group. Go ahead and try that out on a deer tomorrow. Then I shot the Grendel at 200 yards. Hadn't shot it at 200 in a while. My stepson killed a deer with it at 260 yards in youth season. And hard to see there, but I shot it at 200 yards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right there. That's 120 grain Sierra soft point, also seconds. They shoot pretty good. This velocity on this load's low. I could probably get close to 2600 with. I shoot pretty good here at 2,425 feet per second. And I didn't buy the gun for a long-range hunting rifle. I bought it to pack in the woods, and it's light and trim. Easy handling rifle. Good to have up in a tree stand with you. Throw it on your back and take off walking. And still fully capable of smoking one at 200 yards and plus. Like I said, my stepson killed one at 260 yards. I have a Burris ballistic plex scope on it, and I used the 200 yard mark in it right here and hit right there. That shot he made the other day, it was on a really small little button buck, and I had him put the 200 yard mark across the top of the deer's back, and he drilled it dead center of the ribs. It went a little ways and fell over, so I'm pretty happy with it. It's not a great group. It's about a 2 1/4 inch group here. That one there's a little wider there. It's about 2 1/2 inch group at 200 yards. Not bad for a little pencil barrel rifle that you can throw over your back and walk 5 miles with, and it doesn't strain you at all. Well, this is Marty, Ozark Outdoors. Good luck to all the rifle hunters tomorrow out here in Missouri. Rifle season starts tomorrow morning. Check your zeros, make sure everything's good. Kill a big one. Good luck in all your adventures, and thanks for watching.